And I don't feel like that. I feel like,
Anybody can get access to him.
I don't know. It was just like I was around my sister and her man or whatever, and that was kind of like making me frustrated. And I'm like, damn, like I wish you were with me. Like, I don't know.
But let's check out this article by Hip Hop DX and see what actually happened in some of these calls, because I'm not going to play a lot of it. I'm just probably going to play a couple of clips, but we'll get into that here in a second. I definitely want to know what y'all think about these calls being posted and released. Hip Hop DX says Young Thug addresses the leaked jail calls with boxer Devin Haney's wife. Now, we're going to get into it, but this was not his wife at the time these phone calls took place. These phone calls took place back in 2022. And some of the other phone calls we're going to talk about took place even before that. But we'll get into it here in a second. Young Thug has cleared the air after footage leaked of him having an intimate conversation with Devin Haney's wife, Lena Sade. I probably said her name wrong, but it's all right. We're not talking about her. While he was in jail, the phone call, which dates back to July of 2022, 2 months after Thug was arrested on RICO charges, features the two of them having an emotional exchange that lasts around 15 minutes. Oh my gosh. At one point during the call, Thug tells Sade, who reportedly married Haney in 2023 and shared a child with the fighter, to move on and find love. Oh, that's tough. Indicating that they were romantically involved. The Instagram model then sobs and replies, "Why would you say that? I don't like anyone but you. I want you." Well, what? Thugger, who was also dating Mariah the Scientist at the time, becomes emotional himself and tells Sade that he doesn't want to burden her. After regaining her composure, Sade tells the Atlanta rapper that she loves him, adding, "Everyone knows this." Young Thug, who was recently released from jail after striking a plea deal in the YSL RICO case, addressed the leak on X, formerly known as Twitter, in a number of posts. He said, "Them ninjas don't show they hands. Them ninjas ain't in. Say, twin," he wrote. "Man, me and my twin was talking about some whole other serious ish. I don't know why she spoke on loving other people or anything else, cause ain't giving no F's about these." Give me a second. "I don't know why she spoke on loving other people or anything else, cause ain't giving no F's about no home garden tools, no ninjas. I'm the capital P. Laugh out loud. That's my twin and nothing else. Never have, never will. Laugh out loud." It seems like they were on two different pages, wouldn't y'all say? Yikes. The punk rapper then appeared to reference his relationship with Mariah. "I can have that little ish right now if I wanted it. But she been pushing the P harder than these ninjas. Laugh out loud. That's the twin. I got who I want." Okay, so shout out to Mariah. It's tough. Sade also reacted to the footage and claimed that it precedes her relationship with Haney, her now husband. "The video was before I met my baby daddy. I would never talk to Thug or any other man." All right, and here's the tweets from Thug. This one specifically I thought was interesting, which I just read. He says, "I can have that little ish right now." Oh my gosh. "But she keep pushing the P harder than ninjas. That's the twin. I got who I want." And then here's the post from Mrs. Sade. She says, "That video was before I met my baby daddy. I would never talk to Thug or any other man." Okay, well,
Stop the cap.
I don't know what that means, but we're going to let it go and move on. Young Thug was the victim of frequent leaks throughout his time behind bars. One notable leak was a conversation between him and Mariah the Scientist celebrating Christmas last year, which we're going to get into that one here shortly. And she says, okay, I'll read it, whatever. She says, "What up, baby? Merry Christmas." She said on the call before blowing a kiss in Thug's direction, "I love you. I miss you. I love you. Thanks for my gifts," she says. Thug returned the love and asked, "Them chains heavy?" To which Mariah replied, "They heavier than the bracelets for sure. I miss you," Thug added. I thought the Cubans would be bigger too. They 14, I think. Look at them showing love. Okay, they give the whole transcript. My goodness, I should just play the video. Let me see. Do I have? No, this is the different video. Let me see if I could find the video for y'all so you don't have to hear me reading it. We'll get into it here in a second. I like it a lot. I'm very appreciative. Thanks, babe. Mariah says, I miss you. Blah, blah, blah. They go on. Okay. Yeah. I'm not reading the rest of that. So this is not the first time something like this has happened, as mentioned by Hip Hop DX. But the issue that people are having with this is that these videos and these calls shouldn't have been released in the first place, which I 1000% disagree with. All right. And it's pretty straightforward. These calls are public information, and I've got the act here that we can go over. In Georgia, inmate communications, including video and phone calls, are generally recorded and monitored by correctional facilities. These recordings are considered public records under Georgia's Open Records Act, OCGA 50-1870, which presumes that all public records are open for inspection and copying. However, certain exemptions may apply, allowing agencies to withhold specific records or information. For instance, the Georgia Department of Corrections notes that offender central office and institutional files, including inmate telephone system call information and emails, may be exempt from disclosure. Maybe. It seems like it's up to their discretion, right? It's important to note that while recordings are public, accessing them may require a formal request, which anyone can do. And certain information might be redacted to protect privacy or security concerns. So I don't see what the outrage is about this. People want to shoot the messenger, which is Law and Crime. And I don't see the big deal behind this. Law and Crime, they got this. They thought people would find it interesting, and they posted it online, which they're totally able and allowed to do. So I don't get the outrage here. Maybe I'm missing something. Y'all have to let me know in the comments. Here's the initial conversation that they're talking about, and I'm just going to play a short segment of this over from Law and Crime so y'all can hear the conversation if you haven't heard it yet.
And I don't feel like that. I feel like
anybody can get access to them.
I don't know. It was just like I was around my sister and her man or whatever, and that was kind of like making me frustrated. And I'm like, damn, like I wish you were with me. Like, I don't know.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I was by myself. While she was booed up.
Were you? Were you?
Yeah. I was by myself on my birthday. She was with her nigga, and I was just...
She said what?
Yeah.
I'm happy you came down here.
I'll come again. What else? You said there's two things.
I can't wait to hear y'all's thoughts on this too.
The second thing was that I'm happy that I can't believe you came down here.
I was like, I haven't spoken to you in a while, so I was like, you're gonna have to talk to me if I pull up here. Right? What's up?
You're beautiful.
Hmm?
I said you're beautiful.
Thank you.
Really
Oh, that's a nice moment between the two of them. This is also another call that was leaked. A lot of people aren't really talking about this one, but this is Young Thug talking. I'm not sure who this gentleman is. He has yet to be identified. Y'all probably know who it is. Talking about some of the things that are going on in jail, talking about people, relationships, and you can find all these over at the Law and Crime Trials.
Make sure when you leave out here, tell Ram, tell all them, tell them, hey, you gonna call it 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you got going?
Come on, man. I haven't seen you in a long time, man.
You got to see a nigga in jail, bro. Like, it's all right.
It's all good. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
we get that weight right, young man.
Yeah, that's
And
all.
also, y'all know this is not Fulton County. He was not in Fulton County at this point. Do with that information what you will.
Man,
That's all. You been writing?
yeah, for sure. That's all in the can do.
How many songs you got now?
Somebody that I wrote in here?
Yeah, like how many you wrote in there?
Probably about
It's his manager.
8, 10.
I've never seen him before.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like writing music. I be like, I like to go through the motions. I like to make my mind stronger to the point where like,
Yeah.
when I get out, I want to remember this instead of me japping this down and, you know what I'm saying, having it like I already figured out. I want to like go through the real like remembrance. Like I want to just sit in the house, dark, while we vibing the beats, and I just remember these moments instead of me
Right.
having these moments written down. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't be trying to do too much like write music. So I just really write whenever I dream about something or I think about something, and it's like a spectacular dream, when it's like a great, when it's a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When it's one of them type of dreams, when it's one of them, that's when I write. Other than that, like all this, I want to like refill it when I'm out of here.
Right.
He's just talking about writing and recording. And this was another one that was leaked. Y'all can see at the top left of this video, all visits are monitored and recorded. It is what it is at this point. We've got Maria and Young Thug. Now, this one's a little bit more entertaining. Another video that was quote unquote leaked the other day. And she's talking about what's going on with Diddy and gets into some other stuff. Oh, hold on. Why is this so quiet? Let me unmute this. Here we go.
There's something in my eye. I don't know what though. Anyways, but yeah, the video of the P. Diddy and the Cassie thing, no, it's not just like a wrestle.
He beat up.
He beat her up, for sure.
They're talking about Diddy.
It's like
Look at Thug.
she walking down like this hallway in the hotel to the elevator, and she get over to the elevator. She press the button. It's like she like trying to put her shoes on and like rearrange the stuff, I guess, so she can hold it herself. And then it show him running down the hall like this with a towel on. Like he just got out the shower. Like maybe she tried to leave while he was in the shower or
Crazy.
something. I'm not laughing. It's not funny, but he like running like this. Mad. He mad. So he get over there to her. Punch her right in the face.
Man.
She fall out.
She
Hit
said,
the ground.
"Mink."
He kicking her, stomping her out.
God
All
damn.
type of shit.
Man.
He said,
Then
"Oh,
he grab
man."
her by her hair and her hoodie and drag her ass down the hallway back to the hotel room.
I'm gonna do that on hotel camera. He tough. That nigga tripping. You sure it's him?
But it happened in 2016, so it's like
You sure it's him?
it's definitely him. For sure him.
And then just to show y'all and give you a refresher, if you haven't seen this yet, shout out to Amy for sending this to me. This is the initial phone call that was leaked by Mariah and Young Thug that y'all may have seen before.
What's up, baby? Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too, P.
I miss you. And I love you.
I love you too, baby.
Thanks for my gifts.
Them chains heavy?
They heavier than the bracelets for sure. I miss you,
I
baby.
even thought the Cubans were bigger. I miss you too.
You thought what was bigger?
I said, I thought the Cubans were bigger too.
Like thicker? Like
Yeah, like more, yeah. They 14, I think.
I like it a lot. I'm very appreciative.
This is
Thanks,
one
babe.
from last year.
You know,
I miss you.
I miss you too.
I wish that you could be at home with me and you could put it on me.
Oh, Lord.
I miss you.
I didn't want to hear that.
You look beautiful with that shit on. You look like a rapper now.
That's what you want me to look like? Rapper. If I had to have a rap name, what would you pick it to be?
Why not?
I
It's
like that you
public
called me
information.
Tiger Lily last night.
Yeah.
So again, I don't see the big deal. I'm gonna get a lot of smoke for this. It is what it is. I don't see the big deal in this. They were on the jail phone. Young Thug is a celebrity. He's popular. There's things that leak quote unquote about celebrities and popular people all the time. Is it right? Is it wrong? I don't think there's anything wrong with it, especially something that was public record. Someone didn't access this or record them maliciously. This is all known, well known to be public. So what you say on here, you just have to know it could come out. And I even have this rule for myself. Anything I send to somebody, let me pick somebody in the chat. If I send something to Big Black and I say, hey, Big Black on Instagram, yo, what's up, man? I have to know that even though that's a private conversation, it could be leaked at some point. This is just the world that we live in. But in this case specifically, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't see a big deal. I know y'all are a lot of you are going to disagree with me in the comments in the chat. Let me know what you think. And coming up next, I got some smoke for one of these attorneys out here. It's crazy. Shout out to the super chats coming in. I'm going to read some of y'all's comments because I knew some of y'all are going to be heated. Like, oh, how could you play this? This is terrible. Oh, Young Thug's privacy. Stop it. Black Butterfly says only a person with the visit log would know the exact call and date to pull via the Freedom of Information Act. Fulton County is smelling fishy and stinky. Well, this did not take place in Fulton County. Could someone from Fulton County have gotten this video and published it? Sure. But who cares? Young Thug and Mariah weren't in a relationship at that point. If they were, they weren't in a, they clearly weren't in an exclusive relationship. And she could have easily known that Miss Sade was coming to visit. It's not a big deal. The worst things have happened to celebrities, in my opinion.